Well, grab your popcorn and settle into your favorite thinking chair, because we're about to dive into a study that's more riveting than a cat video on the internet. According to the South African Medical Research Council, a whopping 87% of people who meet an untimely death in South Africa happen to be men. Yes, you heard it right, gentlemen, 87%. Now, you might be thinking, why are we talking about this morbid subject with a smile on our faces? Well, my friends, it's because Professor Richard Matsopoulos and his crew at the Burden of Disease Unit decided it was time to challenge the notion that men are walking fortresses of invulnerability. Picture this: a bunch of researchers, armed with clipboards and a sense of humor, taking on the age-old stereotype that men are tougher than a $2 steak. Professor Matsopoulos, the brains behind this operation, declares proudly that this study is breaking new ground. Forget about the previous studies fixated on femicide, now it's time to shine the spotlight on male murders. It's like they're unveiling a whole new series on Netflix, only with more societal introspection. But why, you ask? Well, according to Matsopoulos, violence has its own set of gender norms. It's like a twisted fashion show where perpetrators choose different styles of violence depending on the gender of their victims. Ladies, brace yourselves, South Africa is unfortunately no stranger to abuse and sexual mistreatment, with women bearing the brunt of it. However, hold on to your hats, fellas, because it turns out that men are not invincible to physical violence either. Shocking, right? Matsopoulos encourages us to unwrap the layers of this gender dynamic, like peeling an onion of societal absurdity. Why do some folks think it's acceptable to unleash a storm of violence on men? It's a question that needs answering, and the professor is here to deliver the goods. But hold on, it's not just the grown-ups who are caught up in this tangled web of statistical peculiarity. Even the little tykes, aged 0 to 4, aren't spared from the statistical rollercoaster. Brace yourselves for this nugget of wisdom. Boys in this age group are a whopping 80% more likely to face an unfortunate end than their pint-sized female counterparts. It's like a statistical fairy tale gone wrong, where the big, bad wolf isn't just huffing and puffing, but making headlines. In conclusion, folks, the world is a curious place. Men, despite their bravado, are not immune to life's harsh blows. It's time to rethink those age-old stereotypes and maybe, just maybe, focus on creating a world where violence isn't the norm. As the saying goes, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Well, in this case, let's aim for a world where we don't break any eggs, or bones, for that matter. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.